I'm sitting there like, what? It's not funny, but it's funny. Hey my loves, it's your girl Shar and this is Beauty and Ashes, and today I have for you a story time. I got a story time. Okay, let me explain. This is a Valentine's Day story, okay? But it's not being uploaded on Valentine's Day. For those of you who have a Valentine, congrats. Let's just go with the story, shall we? Let's not get all into the So this guy and I, right? We met online, as everyone does. And he and I did not hit it off initially. I'm just being real. I wasn't really feeling him, you know, in that way, but he somehow convinced me to go on a date with him a few times. Now, the first time we ever went out, I was working at a particular doctor's office, and he came and picked me up for lunch. He had picked up tacos, real tacos, not fake tacos, real tacos. He had picked up real tacos, and at that time, that was the first time I had ever tried real tacos from a taco truck. Now I can't stop. So, thanks for that. Seriously, thanks. I am so happy to have that problem. Anyway, I mean, he was just oily. And what I mean by oily, I don't mean like literally like he had oil all over him. He was greasy. Like, dude was slick. And I didn't necessarily understand at the time why. I really wasn't feeling dude. Like, and he was so romantic with the ways that he did things. But, you know, later on, I realized why I felt the way that I did. Like, I have more than one story about this particular guy. This story is just so good. So after that first date, I mean, he kept trying to feed me the tacos, which in most situations would be cool, but let me tell you something, girl. When it's a dude that you're not feeling, it don't matter if he's feeding you tacos or feeding you, like, pizza. That's not a very good comparison. Tacos are like, it's like tacos and pizza. That wasn't a good comparison, but you know what I mean. It's rosé. Let me be like budget bougie a little bit. You want to know what bottle it is? Girl, have a sip. Get your glass. We can drink together. Anyway, I wasn't really feeling it. So I was like, go on about your way, right? But he kept hitting me up, kept trying to talk to me. Like, he was for real trying to hit me up all the time. And I was like, I'm being nice. As my friends say, you're too nice. And I am. I need to learn when to say no. I have very low self-esteem and sometimes extremely low standards. I could also be a rude bitch. It just depends. It really does. At that time, I was being my particular bitchy self. Like, I was feeling myself at the time. I had lost a little bit of weight. Your girl was feeling good about herself. So she was just more inclined to be like, no. He kept hounding me. And for whatever reason, I kept obliging him. We had gone on another date in December. Because I remember it was a Christmas party we had. We had gone on another date to a club. Which I hate clubs, by the way. I cannot stand clubs to this day. Not necessarily because of that situation. Just in general, it's not my speed. Take me to a bar. Let's drink. Let's talk. That's my kind of thing. I'm just that kind of girl. I will even go to a sports bar. Pool hall? Yes, take me there. Do not, and I repeat, do not take me to a club. I might give it a couple of minutes, but after a while, my social meter, gone. We had gone to a club, and that is a story. That's going to be a whole thing. I think that's a whole separate story within itself, because what happened that night, I personally should have had more self-esteem, because if I had had more self-esteem at that time, what happened that night after the club, I would have never had the issue in February, Marchish, April. It would have never gotten that far if I cared about myself enough. So that's a self-care video that I feel, as a PSA, might be happening sometime soon. We had gone to the club. The night ended how it ended, and I pretty much kind of pulled back a little bit. So February rolls around, right? And I'm at work and I had changed jobs. That's a whole story about how I got laid off from that job because of what happened within my company. I got stories, y'all. So, once again, he's hitting me up. I'm still kind of being like, not really feeling you at all. I was extremely confident in myself. Lies. Had low self-esteem, but I was pretending to be confident in myself. I wasn't giving in that easily. I was very much playing hard to get, and I think maybe that's kind of why he was more inclined to keep pressuring me to go on dates with him and stuff. But once again, low self-esteem, low bar. I agreed to meet up with him. It was coming close to Valentine's Day, and he was like, "I want to see you," and I was like, "I don't know. I don't know if I really want to see you on Valentine's Day. I don't really do nothing for Valentine's Day. It's really against my relationship status, so I'm not really sure. I don't even celebrate it. Who's keep it, you know?" He was like, "No, seriously, I have something for you." And I was like, "You have gifts?" He was like, "Yeah, I got something for you." And I was like, we can meet." Mind you, this is my first time ever in life receiving a Valentine's Day from a man who was pursuing me. In my mind, I was like, oh my god, he's giving me a gift for Valentine's Day. I actually have a Valentine. I still wanted to play it cool, right? So when we met up, I was just like, okay, so why did you want to meet with me? He was like, I wanted to see you. You know, I wanted to see you. And I was like, okay, and? And he's like, I wanted to give you your gift for Valentine's Day. On the inside, I was like, cheers, cheers, goodbye, single life. At that point, girl, I was matrimony, okay? I was ready. Oh, I was ready. I am so serious. Anyway, he gives me my gifts. You know, it's some flowers and a card. My first time getting flowers and a card, baby. I was big happy. I was like, oh, for me? For me? He was like, yeah, this is for you. And I was like, oh my god, like, thank you. Like, I'm so happy. He's like, I'm happy you're happy, baby. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he called me baby. When prior, I had no interest in this dude. At this point, I'm like, this is it. This is what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for somebody to treat you good. Somebody who wants to take you out. Somebody who wants to buy you food. Tacos preferably. Somebody who buys you gifts and treats you with value and treats you as if you matter to them. You wanted this. This is it. That's when I got the idea. Before I tell this stupid video. That's when I got the idea to take him to the rodeo and thus meet my parents in conjunction. So this is around March. Definitely around March, because March 3rd on the Saturday, Black Night. For those of you who live here, you know what the Houston Rodeo is, and you know why it's the most lit thing we got right about now. After they got rid of Astro World, baby, we were like, rodeo down, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's our time to shine. And Mary J. Blige was in concert. I remember because Mary J. was having a time during that concert. She was in tears. She was hurt. I don't know what happened. Something happened to Mary. Somebody hurt Mary. That's all I'm going to say. I should have known something then because of the way that he was acting at the time of meeting my parents. He was beyond just reserved. Like, you could tell that he was just like stuck. Dude didn't know what to do in the wake of my parents being there. I thought it was a great night. We had drove there. We were walking back, and at the time, your girl wasn't wearing nails. And I remember specifically, he was like, you know, you gotta get you some nails on your hand. You gotta get your hair done. Like, I'm gonna take care of you. Like, I'll give you the money. Don't worry about it, baby. I got you. I'm like, I'm getting taken care of. Valentine's Day, he's meeting my parents. I'm getting taken care of. This is it. I'm about to ride for this one. Can you tell that it's gonna go left really quickly? There was a reason why dude was nervous about meeting my parents. There was a reason why he was being very short when they were asking him questions on his name, what he did, where he was from. Because these are questions that, had I been once again more secure in myself for real instead of pretending, I would have asked myself, but I didn't. Because, low standards. This is hidden. So necessary. Fast forward from March, we're texting back and forth. We're talking on the phone. I'm feeling special. I'm feeling good. I'm like, my man, I put the picture of the flowers and everything on Instagram. Girl, I was proud. And here comes April. And I'm at work. And you can guess where this is going. You can almost just figure it out. I'm thinking, because he and I had been texting back and forth. No, scratch that. Oh, I just remembered. That night, I gotten a call from him late. And normally I didn't get calls from him late. It was about midday that we would talk on the phone, but I wouldn't get calls from him late. This was late. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I pick up my phone and I'm like, hello? And nobody says anything. Click. And my brain is putting 2 and 2 together. But I'm like, I don't like this math. No, not at all. I text him and I'm like, hey, what's wrong? Did something happen? Babe, talk to me. He didn't reply. So the next morning, I'm at work and I text him and I was like, why did you call me at 3 o'clock in the morning? And he was like, I didn't call you at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, yes, you did. You called me at 3 o'clock in the morning. He was like, I didn't do that. And while I'm texting him, this other number texts me, this random number, and it goes, do you know blank? I'm like, I don't know who blank is. Plot twist, he didn't give me his real name. I'm like, I don't know who that is. Who are you? They were like, the such and such you went to blah blah to the rodeo with. That's blah 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 blah. I said, okay, then yeah, I know him. Why? What's your problem? What is it? And they text back. It's not funny, but it's funny. They text back, I'm his wife. And I'm sitting there like, what? Now, mind you, this could be a lie. This could be a whole lie. But girl, she went on her sob story and I was riveted. She was like, I'm his wife. We have a son together. Can't believe that he would be talking to someone else. Were you guys together this day, this day, this day? And I was like, yes. Girl, I ain't finna lie to you. Any guys, warn me, if you want to cheat, and you want to cheat on what you got at home with moi, then moi finds out via her. Hello, my name is Canary. I'm singing la 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 la. You caught, okay? Because what I'm not finna do is set up for another woman to be hurt in this situation. She's already hurt by you cheating. I'm not about to add to that. She's asking questions and bitch, I am answering every single question. I told her details. I told her what happened when he brought me to lunch. I told her what happened in December. I told her for Valentine's Day, he gave me some flowers and a card. Child, she texted back, she said, he didn't get me anything for Valentine's Day. I was like, shoot, really? I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't even know about you. Like, I can't believe this. We have a son together. I can't believe you would do this. This is horrible. And I feel bad for you because you didn't know. And I'm like, nah, you good. Like, I'm not really hurt truthfully in this situation. I'm pissed. I am mad, lady. I'm not hurt. I'm angry. She's like, well, do you want to meet up? And I was like, I kindly decline. I'm not meeting up face to face with you. Let me tell you what I wouldn't fit to be. A cut up bitch. I was like, no ma'am. No ma'am. We will not be meeting face to face. If you have any other questions, you can text me. I will tell you. I have not lied about anything thus far. I said I have no reason to. She said thank you. Not even 5 minutes later, this man called me. Hey. And I'm like, high. So at this point, I've gotten out of my seat from my cubicle, walked to a secluded place so that I could, have a nice and lovely conversation with the gentleman. He can't talk. So I said, do you have something that you need to tell me? He was like, no. I said, oh, but baby, you do, honey. You got something you need to tell me. Like, I don't know. You're married? And he was like, yeah. 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 Okay. Because you knew, bitch, I didn't know shit. I did not know shit. If I had known that you had a whole wife and a whole son at home, baby, you wouldn't have took me to lunch. You wouldn't have took me to dinner. You damn sure wouldn't have took me to a club, and you sure the hell wouldn't have gone to no doggone rodeo for free with me and my family. Absolutely to the fuck not. No, I did not know, and you know that I didn't know. He was like, well, I mean, and I'm like, no, I don't know. Please, you know what? Matter of fact, I don't want an explanation. I said, you could get the fuck on. And he was like, well, first, before you get off the phone. Before you get off just. He said, first, before you get off the phone, can you tell me what you told her? Tell you what I told. Why would I tell you what I told her? I told her everything. I told her everything. What was everything like in detail? What did you tell her? Why do you want to know what I told her in detail so bad? I said, so you can lie? He said, well, yeah. You don't get your cheating, low down, dirty ass off my phone. Don't you ever contact me in your life. If I ever see you sneak around my job because you know where I work, I said, I will personally run you over and smile during my mugshot. Do you understand me? I will break every bone in your body. Understood. I was like, understood. All right, we understand one another. And I hung up the phone. And honestly, I felt so good. I felt so good after that. But I think the best part of this entire moment was the fact that I turned around and I opened the door to go back to my desk, and my manager is walking through the door, and his face is one just fear. I was like, yes, and he was like, oh, nothing. I'm going to the bathroom. I'm like, I didn't need to know that. He was like, well, you seem very intense. And I was like, because I am. I said, you know what? Never again. Never again. And unfortunately, I have not kept that promise. It was so crazy. And I left work that day I wasn't hurt. Like I said, I was mad. I was pissed off. I wanted to fight. And I wanted to fight him specifically. Moral of the story is this, ladies. Have better self-esteem. Have better self-esteem. I don't know how else to put that. Don't allow some man, just because he gives you a gift on Valentine's Day, to tread all over your self-worth. Love you. Love you. It's not worth it. Love yourself more. I should have loved myself a hell of a lot more. So, that's the story about, kind of the time that I got flowers in a card that led me down a road of having to talk to somebody's wife. So, if you enjoyed this story time and you want to see more, let me know. Give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe if you have not already. And if you haven't seen my past videos, I've done makeup looks, yes, several. And I also have another story time about a coworker of mine who, if you want to hear about her again, let me know down below. In my description, I have all of my social medias, but in case you just want to hear them here, they're Beauty and Ashes 88 on all of them, from Twitter to Instagram and even Facebook. We out here. I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. I'm so glad I got the opportunity to talk to you guys. I missed you so much, and being able to chit chat with you. Let me know what you guys want to see more of. As you know, I aim to please. So, stay beautiful, stay amazing, because you are my absolute beautiful loves, okay? I will see you in the next video. I love you so very much. Mwah. Oh, by the way, we're at 100. I'm going to be doing a 100 video special. And I will be doing a giveaway. Yes, details in the next video. You're not getting them here. I'm sorry. No. There will be a giveaway. Yes, a giveaway for hitting 100 subscribers. I'm so excited. I'm so proud. And I'm so happy. Thankful to you guys. Trust me from the bottom of my heart. Nothing warms my heart more than knowing that I'm actually making some sort of connection with you guys. So, all that said and done, you got to follow my social medias to get more details on it, honeys. I will keep you up to date. I love you so very much. Mwah.